What animals see when they look at you. You are being watched. Right now, somewhere in the world, an animal is looking at you. Not just seeing you. Studying you. Deciding what you are. A crow on a telephone wire. A deer at the forest edge. The neighbor's cat, motionless on the fence. They do not blink. They do not look away. They are reading something about you that you cannot read about yourself. What do they see? You assume they see a human. A tall, noisy, unpredictable thing. But that assumption is yours, not theirs. The animal eye does not categorize the way yours does. It does not file you under person. It processes threat, opportunity, memory, and something else. Something we barely have a word for. In 2018, researchers at the University of Cambridge published a study on sheep facial recognition. Sheep were trained to identify photographs of human faces. Not just any faces. Specific faces. After training, the sheep could pick out a familiar human face from a lineup of strangers with over 80% accuracy. They did not need to smell you. They did not need to hear your voice. They looked at a flat image of your face and knew who you were. Think about that. A sheep, an animal we dismiss as stupid, can look at a photograph and say, in its own way, "That one. I know that one." But recognition is only the surface. In 2020, a team at the University of Barcelona demonstrated that goats prefer to interact with humans who smile. They were shown images of the same person with different expressions. Happy. Angry. Neutral. The goats consistently approached the smiling faces. They did not learn this from human culture. They were not raised on Disney movies. They read your expression and made a choice based on what they saw in you. So the question is not whether animals see you. The question is what they see in you that you cannot hide. You wear a mask in public. You control your tone. You practice your handshake. But an animal looks at you and sees the tension in your shoulders. The rhythm of your breathing. The direction of your gaze. The micro movements you do not know you are making. A 2019 study from the University of Sussex found that horses can read human facial expressions even when they cannot see the entire face. They respond to the eyes alone. The tension around the eyes. The angle of the brow. They know when you are afraid before you admit it to yourself. And here is the part that should unsettle you. When a horse senses your fear, it becomes more likely to act aggressively. Your fear becomes its decision. You are not just being watched. You are being judged, and your emotions are being used against you. But it goes deeper than fear. In 2015, researchers at the University of Lincoln demonstrated that dogs can recognize human emotions by combining different senses. They do not just see your face. They hear your voice. They smell your chemistry. They build a complete emotional profile of you from multiple inputs, then compare it to their memory of you from previous encounters. A dog does not simply see you. It reconstructs you. It builds a model of who you are based on what you have shown it before. And that model persists. African gray parrots have been shown to remember specific human faces for years. Crows remember human faces for up to 5 years, and they teach other crows which humans to avoid. Your face becomes data in a network you do not control. You are cataloged. You are discussed. You are warned about. You walk through the world believing you are the observer. The one who names things. The one who decides what is intelligent and what is not. But every time an animal looks at you, that hierarchy is reversed. You are the one being named. You are the one being assessed. You are the one who does not know the criteria. In 2017, a study from the University of Tokyo revealed that cats recognize their owner's voice but choose not to respond. They hear you. They know it is you. They simply do not care to perform the relationship you think you have. The cat sees you. The cat knows you. The cat decides whether you are worth the energy. This is the part that stings. You believe your relationships with animals are built on love, loyalty, or domestication. But what if they are built on appraisal? What if the dog at your feet is not devoted but calculating? What if the bird on your shoulder is not affectionate but assessing? What if every animal that tolerates your presence is making a continuous cost-benefit analysis of your worth? In 2016, researchers at Emory University used fMRI scans to study dog brains while they were shown images of human faces. The caudate nucleus, the region associated with reward, lit up most strongly when dogs saw their owners. But it also lit up, though less intensely, when they saw strangers who had previously given them food. The brain does not distinguish between love and utility. It distinguishes between reliable reward and uncertain reward. You are not loved. You are a consistent source of positive outcomes. The moment you stop being one, the neural response changes. You are not special to them. You are useful to them. And the difference is everything. But here is the darkest question of all. If animals can read your face, remember your behavior, and judge your character, what do they see when they look at you that other humans miss? Humans lie to each other. We have language for deception. We practice it daily. We smile when we are angry. We agree when we despise. We perform empathy we do not feel. But animals do not speak our language. They do not participate in our theater. They read the body beneath the performance. They see the pulse in your neck, the sweat on your palm, the dilation of your pupil. They see the animal in you that you have spent your entire civilization trying to bury. And maybe that is why some animals look at you with what you call fear. Maybe they are not afraid of your power. Maybe they are afraid of your dishonesty. The gap between what you project and what you are. The violence you hide under politeness. The hunger you disguise as ambition. The predator you have become by pretending you are not one. In 2012, a landmark study at the University of Queensland found that goats, when placed in problem-solving situations, look toward humans for help. But they do not look at just any human. They look at the human who has previously been attentive. The one who made eye contact. The one who seemed to see them back. They choose their observer based on who they believe is actually watching. So the final question is not what animals see when they look at you. The final question is whether you are worth looking at. Because every animal that has ever met your gaze has made a decision about you in that moment. A decision you did not witness. A judgment you cannot appeal. They looked at you, and they saw something. Something true. Something raw. Something you have never shown a mirror. And if you are honest with yourself, you are afraid of what that might be. You are afraid that when they look at you, they do not see a master. They do not see a friend. They see a creature as confused, as frightened, and as alone as they are. A creature pretending to be in control of a world that was never truly controlled. They see you. The real you. The one without the language. The one without the story. The one who stands in the dark, wondering if anyone is watching, and knowing, deep down, that someone always is. The animal looks at you. It does not blink. It does not look away. And in that silence, it knows everything you are trying to forget.